Today, this is the story of a losing dog. If you stumble upon this video, you're probably catching me during my downtime. This is a time where it's extremely awful for me. I feel awful. Everything is awful. The world is awful. Nothing is in my favor. But that is just the current me, okay? The thing is, like, I guess you could say I'm a losing dog, you know? I could admit to losing right now. It's like nothing is going in my way. Nothing turns out in my favor. Every time I try something, it seems to not work out. And like right now, I'm just very discouraged and I'm lacking motivation because, again, just like everything I do, it just never turns out in my favor. So I'm just like constantly let down, and that's just a letdown in itself. So honestly, let's talk about how it feels. You know, that's just what it's giving right now. It's just like, as I kind of explained before, but it's just like it feels awful. Like when you feel awful, it's like everything is awful, everything around is awful. Like nothing makes sense, everything is for nothing. That's kind of how it feels. Because again, it's like right now I feel like this is the longest I feel like I've been losing. So when you've been losing for this long, you know, it's kind of what you expect. So now it's like, this just sucks. You know, it sucks for me. It sucks for everyone who's around me because, like, I suck right now. So when you're around me, it's like, sorry to bring, like, my shittiness to you. But it's like, you know, um, but it's, again, it's very discouraging. Like, when you try something and you try and you try and you try and you really try and try and try to make something work, and it's like you just always leave empty handed, it is discouraging. It is. It really is. When you try to find like different ways to maneuver through life, ways that make sense, ways that like you're satisfied with, because like even though it's not what everyone's doing, it's your own thing and you're making it work even though like it's different. You know, this is like my head's a little bit hazy right now. I'm sorry, that pen be making me forget something. Maybe that's why. But honestly, like I completely like that train of thought completely flew out the window. But like literally, it's like nothing works out. You know, that's why it's like, how do I end up with this? Is because like when I get to like lows, like I get low, and it's like to this point of lows. But that's why it's like, even though I'm down right now, like the day I get back on my shit and I'm doing fine again, like it's a day I really look forward to, because like I feel like it's a day, like I don't know, I don't care to say it, but like I feel like I deserve it. Like, can I just win once? Like honestly, like it's like, can you imagine like they send you to track and field, like let's say, oh, a year long, because a school year is like, a school year is a year? No, a school year is what, 9 months? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Basically 9 months, kind of without the breaks, kind of 8 months type thing. Um, but like imagine 8 months, they're sending you the track and field. They're like, go, 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 and you just lose, lose, lose. Like you lose and lose in participation badge every single time. Maybe this doesn't count because it's like you kind of gotta like do better. Oh, you know what? Maybe that is what it is. Maybe it's just like track and field. It's like at a certain point, like you gotta do better. Like you gotta, you jump and you getting close to getting over the board for, what is that sport called? When you run and you jump. Long jumper. Wait, long jump. Long jump is a long jump. Okay, let's say long jump for example. When you getting like closer and closer to like getting a higher score or whatever, but you're just like you're always last. Like you gotta step that pussy up, sis. Like you got, that's the saying. But you gotta like, you gotta step it up. Like you gotta step up to the fucking plate. Like you gotta do something a little bit differently. And maybe that's what it is that I have to do too. Maybe I have to do something differently. But it's like, no, no, I can't even start from, because like I've been trying. When I tell you guys I've been motherfucking trying, like I've been trying to like move around, do different things, like bring myself something new, and it's like somehow I just always end up at the club. It's like I like get here. I like get here for real. No, I'm joking. Well, there's always a little truth to a lie, a little like a joke or something. Um, but literally, it's just like I feel so discouraged, and it's like I only feel like it's myself to blame. That's why if I was all by myself, all alone, like there's no one around me, there's nothing around, like the only thing I could do is go to work and come back home. Like that's the only thing I could do. And maybe that's the lifestyle I want to get back to. Even though it's feeling like AI, like honestly, it's so calm, it's so quiet. There's like nothing going on, even though the problem with me is like I look for new things. So when I don't have it, I feel like not fulfilled. So then when I want to quarantine myself, it's like I look out that window and something in my head's telling me, jump out. Jump. Maybe there's two things in my head. There's two reasons why. Um, let's like get out there. And that's the thing, it's like I always need to like go wherever my like heart wants to take me, wherever my mind wants to take me. Like you say we go here, let's go here. But right now it's like this is the thing, right now I'm in like a pickle right now, okay? Because like my mind, like I'm always in search of knowledge. Like I need to find knowledge. I need new things to like give me just a different way of thinking. But it's like my mind wants to go. It wants to go around the world. Why? Because there's so much more we can know. But my heart, it's like my heart is at McDonald's. It's like all that time you gave into that place, like all the people there, like time is precious. 2 years is long, and you're just gonna throw it away. And this is why like a disconnect is really like it's really something. So right now I'm like. Should I go and find more knowledge, be in a place with more and new things? Or do I stay in a place where I know everything? Yeah, it's close to comfort, but like I already get the whole gist of it. Or do I like really get out there and just like become a new person, find new people, That's always like, that's where I am right now. And then it's like every time I have to make a decision, it's like, I could never just make it. Like I always need time to think, but it's like what is there to think about? You just pick one or the other, but then when it actually comes down to it, it's like is one the wrong move? Because that's the thing, over fucking thinking. And I know I'm always like jumping from thought to thought, but the thing is like I be overthinking for real. But it's like we're overthinking. It's like you don't just think of it like that. You think of like everything that comes with it, kind of like a bit of how explaining it, but just like to a further extent. But it's like, is this where to go? Should I take this? Like, if I stay at McDonald's, like, I can end up doing this. I can end up doing that, I could become, like, I'm here already. Like, I moved up higher, so I can move here, here, here. But then if I go to this job, I start at the bottom. But then I move here, here, here. But then it's like, like, starting over is what it is, because 2 years is long. So it's like, so many questions, and maybe like for the viewer the answer is simple, but when it's actually like when you're put in the shoes of someone else and like you get who they are and the way they feel and the way that they like process things, you will see that it's not just two simple answers. It's actually like a whole problem that needs to be solved in order to get the answer. And then you have the answer. Now you need to double check again, because like what if it didn't make sense the second time? But then like now this one's different, so you have two, so now you have to go for a third time to actually like find out if this one or this one's right. That's how it feels. That's why it's like I'm trying to like deal with myself. This is why I always say, like, I get it. Like those people who've like told me in the past, like, you're a lot, like I for sure know that I definitely am a lot. I come with a lot. I'm not just like a fucking face. I'm not just like a body. That's not all I am. Like there's a personality, there's a lot within. Okay, a lot that's bundled up, like that I'm trying to like contain, because like not everyone should be allowed to go see this level of me. But like you guys are, let's see, because sometimes it's okay to let the lid off. Like you gotta let off some steam, and that's what I do on YouTube. I just like talk, I'm just an experiment. I'm not even real, to be honest. Like you guys who see me here, like this is AI. It's all AI, guys. Why do you think the camera angle is always the same? Why do you think everything's the same? Because it's just AI. Nothing ever changes. It's all fake. But I'm not gonna do too much. I already did. But this is the life of a losing dog, honestly. But the day I start winning, y'all get motherfucking ready, because I'm never finna fall again. You fucking hear me? Big lady, big lady. Oh, my tongue is so white. I need some water for real. I don't care. Like, I'm very self-aware, very open. Maybe I'm embarrassed.